range anxiety, tech, design. These are some of the things everyone talks about when you mention electric vehicles here in India or anywhere in the world. Now I'm standing next to the EQS 580, a sedan that officially is the car with the maximum range on any EV here in India. There's a record that it's broken for over 940 kilometers as well, but 800 kilometers plus is what they claim. Even if you're revving it and racing in this car, you're going to get nearly, 600 to 700 kilometers on a single charge. That's literally traveling interstate in many circumstances here in India. But then everyone seems to write into us, and I keep getting these DMs whenever I'm posting EV content about whether the EQS is a better buy than the i7 by BMW or any other such car. Let's talk about the first thing, which is range. This in every scenario will give you more range than a BMW i7. Now the i7 looks good in terms of design, but that's subjective. If you want an EV, you're investing into a futuristic looking design, and according to me the EQS 580 is a spaceship because this grabs eyeballs wherever we go. If you look at the curve right here, no gimmicks, right? Of course, you can't use this frunk. The one thing that doesn't work for the EQS is the fact that suspension, even though you can raise it and it remembers to do it using technology, sometimes on Mumbai roads, you got to navigate and slalom your way through those speed breakers. But otherwise, this car in terms of performance is second to none. I'm going to get in and tell you a little bit more about the EQS 580 and why for the past couple of years, this has been the most tech-loaded, luxurious sedan electric vehicle that we've ever tested on Tech Today. But design is one thing. When you get into the car, you realize it's not a spaceship just on the outside, it's also a spaceship on the inside. Let me show you. And it's on the inside of the EQS 580 where all the magic happens, because this is a spaceship on the outside, definitely one on the inside, with a 56-inch curved glass display. You've got the instrument cluster here, a digital central panel here, and then a passenger infotainment screen as well, where they can toy around with things. The only difference is that all the good stuff is happening in the front seat. At the back, perhaps you'd want more functions. That's where the i7 has a bunch of things. But honestly, if you want performance and you want tech that actually works with MBUX, this is where it all happens. You enjoy driving this car. 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. MBUX works like a charm. Shortcuts work really well. And air filtration is second to none. I think only the Range Rovers do as good a job. The air purification, the massage features, which are here in the front seat, should have been there in the back seat as well. And most importantly, the 64 different moods and colors you get with ambient lighting. And if you really want the magic to happen, by the way, that's gesture control. You can put this top at the back, sunroof at the back, put the car in drive, 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. Let me tell you more. So now that we've got the range, design, tech, and some of those features out of the way, what about pricing? The EQS 580 sedan will cost you nearly 30 to 40 lakh rupees lesser than its rival, the BMW i7, which strangely should have been a car which you wanted to drive and not be sat in the back seat in. But the i7 is fantastic to sit at the back. The drive experience in this car and the front seat experience is second to none in the EQS 580. If budget is a consideration, you'd be saving nearly 30 to 40 lakh rupees in this car, which is assembled in India, the shop floor being in Pune. Now, all of that taken into consideration as a tech geek, if the tech is on point with MBUX and everything happening in the car, if performance is top-notch, if the design looks futuristic, I'm investing in the future. This is perhaps the most futuristic EV on Indian roads, period. So I hope that settles the debate about the best luxury EV sedan limousine here on Indian roads.